Use it only when in situations where it's not appropriate at all to use an air horn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got cancer.
Oh, that was too loud.
That was a
Wow.
I gotta turn that down?
All right.
No, I'm scared to use it. I don't want to scare anybody.
Sparingly, it's all good.
Okay. All right, I started it. Here we are.
All right.
This is the first episode of the Sup podcast.
Numero uno.
Numero uno. This is Chris Cheney. I am a stand-up comedian in New York City that also is a product designer that works in the fashion industry. Originally from Boston, Massachusetts. Outside of Boston, a safe suburb. I'm not Goodwill Hunting. I'm not from Southie. I do not have an accent. And if you come up to me and do the accent, I'm probably going to just be very disappointed. I won't do anything physical because I'm not a physical. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But yeah, that's me. I'm Chris. To my right, we have Mike New.
Yo, I'm Mike Nguyen, also comedian and advertising douchebag, but that's my day job. And California, coming up from Anaheim Hills, probably the least hard place in the entire world. But that's where Disneyland is. So represent.
Hell yeah.
Tomorrowland. Holla.
In front of me, we have Lawrence DeLoach.
Thank you for introing me. I appreciate it so much.
No problem, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That was very awesome of the intro, Chris. Yeah, I'm Lawrence DeLoach, New York City. Lived in Brooklyn, grew up in Brooklyn, stand-up comic. A lot of, if you get to know me, you'll know that like sneakers fucking ruined my life. And
but we three are the flyest motherfuckers that hit the stage.
I appreciate
in New York City.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah,
175%. But sneakers have still ruined my life. Thank you.
How many pairs do you have?
Man, at this point, we're looking at like close to 100, but I've sold so many, so I'm thankful.
I think I'm close to triple digits.
I've sold so many things.
If we count what's at my mom's crib, we definitely in triple digits.
Shit.
How many relationships have you broken off because of sneakers?
I've gotten. What I will say is that I've had turned off a lot of women with the amount of sneakers that are in my room.
There you go.
They see all the video games I have, and then all the sneaker boxes, and they're like, "This is. I don't understand you. I need to leave."
Yeah, sneakers. It's either it's a package deal with me. Yeah. It's like my love lies. Like I feel like relationships come and go, but sneakers and shit kind of stay.
Sneakers and shit, hell yeah.
Sneakers and shit.
Mm-hmm. Sneakers and shit.
Clothes and shit. I sound terrible right now. Hope my mother doesn't listen to this. She's like, what the fuck, Lawrence?
This is
I raised you to be better than this.
What the hell?
This is what you do with your life.
I think we're all kind of contact high, and I feel so good.
This is what you do, Lawrence. I can't believe you don't even have grandchildren.
So that
shout out to Remember to Be Happy Studios, getting us fucking lit in here.
Yeah. So it's
Angel checking out cryptos. Fuck yeah.
Just saying.
All right.
It's like this is the nicest wood I've seen in living here.
Yeah, this is like WeWork level.
Yeah, this is like you guys like drew this before you made it.
It's really nice.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Look at the clean holes. There's not even burn marks. Like this is wild.
Okay.
I took wood shop. All my shit had burns. Everything was burnt and chipped. All right. All right. This is a lifestyle streetwear podcast.
Hype beast
type shit.
Galore.
Although hype beast is that's not a good term for people. That's derogatory.
Yeah, it's derogatory.
So we shouldn't say that.
It's like calling black people the N-word. Yeah, it's derogatory.
Oh shit. I don't know if it's like that.
It's on that level.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to get into it?
Yeah, let's get right into it, man.
We got the trifecta.
Asian guy.
We got the black dude, we got the white dude, and we got the Asian dude from all
walks of
all
life.
walks of life.
We're kind of like in what's that movie with Keanu Reeves?
The Matrix?
No, the newest one.
The Matrix 2?
No.
Oh, okay.
Matrix 3.
Matrix 3.
You assholes. No, John Wick. We're like the tribunal of streetwear.
I didn't see John Wick. Was it good?
It's really good. anyways, that's us.
Anyway, that's us.
What are you guys wearing? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, what are you wearing today? I have a green A-Life New York hoodie on. I got some sample Levi's that I got from my office because they're in my office, and then I got black Timbs, all black, and then Baron Von Fancy suck my dick socks on. Says suck my dick on my socks. It was a gift from him. He's very nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you're a designer, right?
Yes, I am. Oh yeah, I'm also a designer.
Talk about.
We're gonna
that.
talk about.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Like, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a gray Champion hoodie
Nice.
because I'm just like the most basic of streetwear people.
Nice.
So I got this from like Urban Outfitter, and I got I have some I have like a million camo pants, and these are British Marpat camouflage. That I got from
Yo, he
England.
knows the
Marpat. British
the
Marpat.
pattern.
Yeah,
Yo,
the
I
pattern.
deal with camos all day at work, and I don't know what the fuck
Oh
kind
no,
of shit
I'm sorry.
that
This is British multicam. British multicam, which is the dopest of camo. And then I have my Jordan Royals, because again,
the ones.
Yeah, I'm dressed by the internet. I
Right.
just do what people on the internet do, and I go, oh, that's cool. I have no style.
What frames you got on?
These are Cazals again.
The internet tells you.
Because the internet told me these were cool, and I was like, I want to be cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, can you see without them or
No, I'm really blind.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So I do need these because they are also the size of.
I mean, you need the
Money.
lens, not the frame. Those are mad extra.
Yeah, I'm an extra person. So.
Yeah, hell yeah. Pulls them off good though. Pulls them off good. What do you got going on, Lawrence?
I got this public school hoodie on.
Ooh,
Oh,
public
man.
school New York. Shout out to those guys.
You know, one day I'll talk about it, but I don't like public school at all.
Really?
Oh.
We'll talk about it, but
All right. All right.
okay. But
That's
you
a hot
look
take.
nice though.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I try to look.
it's just
you
a
know,
black
my
hoodie.
best.
It's not
It's
hard
actually
to...
blue. It's
Is it blue?
Navy.
Is it blue?
It's navy.
Oh,
If
it is
you look
navy.
In the light,
Yeah,
yes,
it is.
It's navy.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And I have on some 3x1 jeans and Aqua 8s.
Aqua 8s. I saw them the second he walked in.
That's
Yeah.
a weird thing to say to a black guy, right? It's like, hey, you look nice today.
Thank you.
See, that's not streetwear, respect. That's like, oh, you look good for your job, I guess.
Speaking of streetwear and looking nice for the job, Justin Timberlake is fucking shit up right now.
Oh my
guys.
god! Did you guys get in or try to get in on the sneakers app when that
Actually-
shit was going down?
What, the Nike sneakers?
So basically, he wore a pair of Tinker Hatfield 3s.
Yeah, with the swoosh on
With
it.
the swoosh for Super Bowl halftime performance, and then as soon as the halftime show was over, Nike released them in limited quantities. It was 500 pairs. They sold out in 0.0001 seconds.
Those bots, man, they're good.
Fucking bots, which we're gonna talk about bots
Oh
in a
my
second
god!
too, man.
Yeah, I mean, we're actually all three of us are bots. So
Wait, were you guys mad when you were watching it going like, he's creasing the shit out of those?
Yeah, I saw the picture before I saw the picture before.
Oh, when he was
when
leaning
he's
down and
kneeling
tying his
down.
shoes, I was like, damn, bro, that's
Yeah.
so forbidden.
So I was like, yeah, JT is fucking him up. But I mean, I'm sure JT has
He-
way much better exclusives than
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. They sold out super fast.
Mm-hmm.
There was like 500 pairs from what I heard. He has a pop-up shop opening tomorrow. What is it? Friday, February 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when this is coming
yeah,
out,
where
but
is that? Where do you know what's the details?
I mean,
Coming tomorrow.
From what I've heard, it's in Soho. I heard it's on Howard Street. I don't know how true that
wait, how
is.
you heard?
I
You
mean,
got some
listen,
inside?
I
Okay.
just know people who
Okay.
pay security and it's
Right.
fucking crazy.
Oh my god! The World Star videos that come out of that are going to be crazy.
Oh yeah, shit's gonna get shut. I mean, there's a
Yo, shout out to World Star.
there's a pre-release tonight for people in the loop,
Oh shit!
and then tomorrow it's like Armageddon for everyone else.
Oh my god!
So I'm expecting it to get shut down quick and lots of videos.
That's gonna be so good.
I love the videos on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
World Star videos.
You and I both have jokes about
Oh my
videos.
God, dude, it's the fucking best, man.
Yeah.
Not to change, but I watched a video in front of a Foot Locker for some not general release LeBrons, but they were like LeBron 14s, and dudes beat the shit out this one guy. And then after he got beat up, he just like stood in front of the Foot Locker like, yo, I'm still trying to get my pair.
Did he wait? So he went back in?
So it was like he was getting his ass kicked. Like the store didn't even open yet, and like he just was getting punched in the face. And then once he got his ass kicked, then he was like, all right, so I still need my pair.
Yeah.
'cause I'm a reseller, and that's how resellers work. They don't care about anything but the money.
I mean, it's part of the culture now. to get into a fist fight? You know, like I don't even really think of it as a pickup unless you get into.
Well, you know what? That's why bots were made, is because people were getting beat up. The nerds were getting beat up, and they're like, I'm just gonna make an app so this shit will just arrive at my door.
Everything is a bot now. If you go through Foot Locker, Foot Action, Nike, all bots. I mean, and all apps and stuff like that to keep people safe.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of people I've seen dudes get stabbed on sneaker lines. It's not fucking cool.
Yeah, give some background on that. So, like, growing up here, you were there for most of the shit.
I mean, growing up here, I mean, I've stood online for, oh man, so many sneakers. I mean, Nike released the Air Dirties. It was Nelly and Nike did a collaboration. This is like 2003, and I stood online. And that's when it was kind of cool. Like, it was
That's
safe.
15 years ago.
Yeah, I'm an old hype beast.
Yeah,
but it was safe. Like, dudes knew each other. Like, you know, everyone got their shit, and you kept it moving. Nowadays, my craziest story was Fragment Ones. They came out, Fragment Jordan Ones.
Yeah.
And I was at Flight 23. On 34th, and like, you know, it was like 1 a.m. and security was giving out wristbands, and a guy bumped into another guy, and then next thing you know, the guy just like stabbed him and shit, and just kept walking. And
yo, shout out to there's a cat in here. You know what? We should shout out this place for a second. Remember To Be Happy Studios. Thank you for having us. Appreciate you guys, Becky, Angel, and young Louie, who really likes whatever in my pocket in my coat. Yo, this cat's going in. I don't even. What do I have in there?
Something awesome.
It's like, wants my Newports.
Something dank.
My bad. I had to say something. That's wild.
it's hilarious.
But so
I loves my coat. I don't even have anything in there. All right, yo, back to the Fragment Ones.
But so when would you say it started transitioning from being like respectful standing in line to craziness standing in line and stabbing in line?
I mean, you know, it's always been dangerous to stand on a sneaker line, but I mean, I think what really set the whole camping is like scary is like the foam posits, the All-Star joint, the Galaxy, what was it?
The Galaxy foams?
Galaxy joints in 2012 or something like that. It was in Florida, and everything was getting shut down. Because like New York City resellers were coming there, dudes from everywhere was coming in this one place to get a pair of sneakers to resell for like, you know, at the time it was like $1,500, $2K.
I think the foams were the beginning of the weird sneakers are okay movement.
Right.
You guys kind of agree with that?
I could totally.
Because them shits was wild. Like the first really molded uppers like that. And then people were kind of like, oh shit, this shit's fly. Like when the Coppers came out, and everyone was like, oh shit, we can just wear wild shit now.
We totally can. And I think ever since then it's been crazy. I mean, you see fashion's always evolved, and it's always been, you know, crazy shit that you can wear, but I remember just foam posits being something completely different.
I'm trying to remember if there was a wild looking shoe before the foams. I mean, there was always kind of like, you know, weirder shoes, you know what I mean? But not like they got now, like the orthopedic shits, like those Balenciagas and whatever, like Raf Simons tries to put out with Adidas and
the Oswegos.
Yo, them shits is ugly as fuck. I hate those shoes. Though they look like, you remember Seinfeld when Kramer had to wear those shoes to get his jump up?
Yeah.
They look like those training shoes to me.
I have mad respect for Raph, but he's almost like making fun of, you know what I'm saying? Making fun of fashion.
Yeah, kind of how like Supreme will come out with a fucking brick.
Right. Or that...
or the paperweight.
Well, let's not talk shit about Supreme.
Okay, oh yeah, we got a real subhead in the building.
We'll talk about...
You are a like walking Supreme 5-panel hat.
I am. Fucking... I have like so many 5 panels and box logos. And
is your hat a Supreme hat?
Nah,
right
this is just a polo hat.
Oh, I like how he said that.
This is not a Supreme hat. But
when was the last time you were at Supreme?
When's the last time I was at Supreme? You know what? Honestly, I try to avoid going to the store as much as possible.
Why is that?
Because I don't like going to the store sometimes. Like, I'll just do a lot of my shit online. Like, I'm quick and I'm swift. I'm like an 11 o'clock boy. So
Word.
If you're an 11 o'clock boy, you're pretty good for most drops, you know?
So the bots haven't gotten that into... I mean, they pick up a lot of stuff, but like Supreme, you can still kind of swoop in there and get it.
You gotta be swift, and you gotta be like, you gotta know what you want, and you gotta get in and out. Like hype drops, which, you know, box logos, anything that you can make a lot of money off of people, are, you know, the bots come out, and you know, you kind of gotta know that you may not get it
What's coming out next week?
Supreme's doing their I think their lookbook, their preview.
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
So that starts, and then the store opens, I think, next Thursday. First drop of the season, which they have those skull logos, the Juicy J shit.
Didn't they start dropping shit on Wednesday to try to get the kids like to kind of file out? Is it Wednesday or Tuesday when that shit usually drops?
Nah, it's every Thursday.
Oh, Thursday, that's what it was. Yeah, but then kids just skip school.
I mean, kids been skipping school from the beginning of time to get shit, yo. Y'all know that. That's since day one. You know, kids been skipping school.
Yeah, off rip.
We used to skip school. We used to skip school for Jordans. And Jordans used to come out on Wednesdays. Then they was like, nah, we can't have all these little badass kids in the mall. So we switched it to Saturdays and shit, you know?
Well, that's nice. That's nice of Jordan to do that.
But tomorrow, and I'm not sure when we're releasing this podcast, but someone's going to die tomorrow. And when I say someone's going to die on this Justin Timberlake line, because the resellers smell. That's what New York City is, guys. It's fucking reseller haven, you know?
It is.
I mean, yeah, people has a whole businesses just off reselling. Yeah. Wait, yo, tell your story about the TaskRabbit.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, for me, my background with streetwear is I'm more like a fashion person. So, like, my favorite brands are like Comme des Garçons and, you know, Tom Brown and stuff like that. So,
you're the fancy boy.
Yeah. And now I'm the streetwear follower, just like anybody else.
Right.
And so the one time I didn't even stand in line because I'm that fancy. I paid a TaskRabbit to stand in line for me because I was like, yo, I want to sleep. And so I looked on TaskRabbit and I found this dude and I had him go down there.
Who was the dude?
The dude is I don't know if anyone will know, but he's an up and coming New York comic. His name's Eagle Wit.
Hell, he had Eagle Wit.
I saw him on TaskRabbit, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta help up my boy here. $12 an hour or whatever it was, and I had to pay him." And I felt bad, and we were going back and forth, and he was like, well, what time do you want me to start standing in line? And I was like, I don't know, like 5 a.m. or something like that. But the dude stood in line like all night long because he was hustling hard, doing comedy. He like stood in line, him and his girl. And I was like,
wait, him and his girl?
Him and his girl, because like,
did you pay his girl too?
Hell no, dude. I didn't pay people, dog.
Yo, so he just had his girl. Oh wow, that's foul.
Yeah, because I think for him it didn't make sense to go home and then wake up and do all this stuff. So he stood in line. Shouts to him, and we were like third in line. And I didn't get any stabbings, but the first 10 people were also other TaskRabbits and or line sitters.
Right.
There's that line sitting company here in New York, and this old lady wanted to she thought I had cut in line and she wanted to fight me and shit. I don't know. That was like as close to as that's like the pretentious version of like getting stabbed for like Jordans.
I remember dudes would have homeless dudes stand online.
Yeah,
like they would just give them $25 and just be like, you stand online for 8 hours, right. And they would do it. I mean, now it's evolved to TaskRabbits.
Yeah. Well, now they got like all those Chinese resellers. They'll get that's why the Supreme line, there's like the first 30 people in the Supreme drop is like old Chinese ladies.
I don't know if you guys know, but Supreme's also taking measures to avoid that too. Like they have a sign up every Monday morning online.
I don't know.
So every Monday morning at 9 a.m. you have to go to a website and you whoever you put your information in, mm-hmm. and their system, and then if you get selected, you get to wait online, because it used to be where they would have security guards, mm-hmm. with numbers and shit, and they would be at a park. And once again, because it's New York, everyone knows the security. So you give the security some money. Security's like, you be here at McCarran Park at 11 a.m. And now the resellers have already won.
Right.
So now Supreme's also tried to, once again, it's, a lot of this shit is for people's safety. I agree, because like I said, this is, I don't know how it is in California or Boston, but we're in New York where it's like, some resellers have stabbed their mother for an extra $35.
So the other places that those Jordan 3s that are being released, did you see the map for where they're releasing it? There's like 2 places in the country, and one is like in the middle of nowhere. It's like Ohio, and the other one is like San Diego. Or something.
Oh, those are you're talking about the slam dunk joints, with the gel bottoms.
Is that what I'm thinking about?
Yeah, that's the JT. Those joints are coming out at he's supposed to, when he does concerts, they're supposed to be at like certain, like at his concerts, and then at this pop-up shop tomorrow, which I'm telling you is going to be probably, I want to just go.
What's funny is that pop-up shop has a bunch of other stuff that's being released.
Yeah, but no one gives a shit about any of that.
No one cares.
So I heard the album was not good. I mean, The album. What's it called? Like I'm on a lake.
I don't even know.
I don't even know either.
That's so wild. We're talking about this dude's shoes and we don't even know what the album is.
It's funny because this is the only good thing that came out of the halftime show. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, facts.
the only reason people are talking about it.
Wait, did you guys even like the halftime show? I didn't even think it was that good. He just did the chorus of every major hit and then got off.
He just
creased his fucking new sneakers.
I usually just go to the bathroom halftime shows anyway, so I didn't really see much. You know, I'm not a big halftime guy. Like I'm usually into the game.
Yeah,
trying to, you know.
Yeah, that was sad to see my team lose, but I mean, shout outs to Philly. That the line tomorrow is going to be like when Philly won. Is that what you're saying?
Shout out it's going to be like shout out to Tom Brady too for wearing Uggs, man, making guys think Uggs is dope, man.
No, they're still not.
I don't like how Uggs is associated with Boston now.
What? Uggs are dope, yo. Men's Uggs.
I mean, I got Ugg gloves because I support my guy.
I fucks with Ugg boots, man.
You got Ugg boots? Do you have Ugg boots?
I got a pair of Ugg boots, but them shits are hard, man.
I never seen you in a pair of Ugg boots.
I don't believe you.
Yo, you got to wear them shits tomorrow.
Yeah, wear that around. Wear
when it snows, that's when I wear them.
Yeah.
When it snows bad.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Man, Uggs was like real big like in California, even though it was never below 70 degrees. But like everybody wore Uggs with like all the girls and all the some dudes too.
Northeastern University, which is in Boston, right by Mass Art, which is where I went to college. They had what we called like the Han Solo outfit.
Yes.
Because the girls would wear the black North Face jacket.
Yep.
The vest.
The vest.
And then they would have the black leggings and then the brown Uggs.
The knee high.
They all looked like Han Solo.
Yeah. That's still a look.
Yeah. But that's like the most basic. Like you a basic girl. Like off rip if you look at it like that.
I'll be basic then. As long as I'm fashionable and warm, I'll be basic as fuck. I'm good.
I'm trying to think if I have a online. I only waited in line for the Nintendo Wii. I wasn't even fucking for sneakers or nothing. It was at a Walmart, and they had this weird thing where there's a blue law in North Reading, Massachusetts, where they couldn't open at midnight. So they opened at like 7 a.m. or some shit. So I was in high school, and me and my boy took a Bacardi bottle from his house, and I took a Bacardi bottle from my house. Whatever is in my coat, this cat loves. It's fucking wild. Mikey, we're getting mad uncomfortable.
I had to move over.
It's like literally trying to. I don't know.
You have a mouse in there, dude?
No, I don't. I have a pack of Newports.
This cat keeps falling down too. It's really funny.
Yeah, you can take it down.
This is hilarious.
So yeah, this is why we're like, yeah, we need to make sure we record a little extra just in case we have it.
This is dope.
No, yeah, it was a Nintendo Wii with my boy Mikey. He took a bottle of Bacardi Raz from his mom's house.
Nice.
And I took I took the Raz. We ended up with 2 half of Bacardi bottles, and we were the first 2 in line, and we got fucking wasted. It was fucking awesome.
I've waited for video games too, so I'm not happy. I waited overnight, me and my boy, for PlayStation 3 because we were gonna resell it. Was
there any stabbings?
No stabbing because video game campers are completely different than it's completely different.
No, tech people, video game people, and streetwear people. There's 3 different campers.
Right,
completely different.
Now we were upstate New York. We had this plan. We were like, yo, we're gonna get 2 PlayStations. We're gonna sell them. We're gonna split this money. We're gonna do. We had all this vision. We bought a tent from Walmart, right? Because we had to stay out overnight.
Shout outs to Walmart.
You
got me my way.
Yo, we ended up. They shut the Best Buy was on a mall property, so they kicked us off the mall property, and they told us to come back, and we didn't get our PlayStation 3s. We had a grand scheme. We were young.
Oh shit.
And it didn't work out. So after that, I said I'd never wait online for a video game system. And then a couple months ago, I waited online for a Super Nintendo at the Nintendo store, but I only waited 40 minutes.
Oh, the mini one?
Okay, the mini joints.
Yeah, the mini joint is fire. I didn't wait for it. I just pre-ordered a Nintendo Switch, walked up, and felt like a fucking boss.
Very smart. That's like I said, man. It's completely different. Speaking of lines, are you guys fuck with the Polo Snow Beach shit?
Yes,
there was some big lines.
There was a lot of fucking people were freaking out about that shit.
Prince Street is huge.
And how did they not hit up Raekwon? I don't understand how you not have him like involved. I know he came and he ended up like having a hand in the project, but like that is the reason why that shit is hot.
Right.
Yeah, it was huge, and Raekwon made once again when celebrities wear certain things, it makes the brand go, or that particular item go, skyrocket. You could look at many rappers like that.
Yeah,
Kanye, for example, ASAP, Ferg, ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky. Most recently, probably the most noticeable one when he started wearing like Ben Trill, and what was the other one? Hood by Air.
Hood by Air.
Yeah, because those are weird brands, dude. They're just black with a bunch of weird shit on them or weird boxes. Like him wearing that shit just is why it skyrocketed.
That's what I'm saying. So when you see guys like Raekwon and all these guys wearing this Snow Beach, and once again, you have you have so many different demographics that were into the whole Snow Beach line. Once again, Polo had they had Snow Beach, they had the stadium, so all this stuff from the 90s that once again this was the first time it was retroed in over 20 years. People are fucking losing their mind.
This is a weird time though in fashion, because now we're in the 90s throwback looking back era, so that all this stuff was set up decades ago, and now it's become hot because 90s is real in and stuff like that. So I don't know where we go from here, because are we gonna just make like stuff from 2004 hot again? Like, are we ever going to be walking around in Dutch hats
in New York where we're at, like, it doesn't really matter what you can wear. Like, you could be wearing a jockstrap outside your pants and people are like, yo, that's fire.
Yo, that shit's tight, dog.
Yo, if it's like a neon pink jockstrap, they're like, yo, this guy knows something that I don't.
Did you guys see the Supreme NBA shorts and NBA jerseys, the mock-up of it, how it's supposed to look?
I only saw the NBA Air Forces the Supremes were doing,
which had all the fucking teams.
Yeah, they took that jacket and just made it the shoe.
So now we're, like you said, we're bringing back 2002 all over again.
Yeah.
I just need a NASCAR jacket and I'm good to go now. So it's
but you know what it is? Everything's gonna. It's like slimmer 90s now, because everyone gotta look like they go into the gym. Yeah,
that's true. Everything's more tailored, I guess.
Yeah, it's way more tailored. Like,
now how much do we blame celebrities for this new, or quote unquote new fashion sense?
I have a theory that Kanye West is the most important person in culture.
Hot take, I love it.
Because I have a vast theory about this.
Okay.
It is like the grand unified theory of physics, but it's the grand unified Kanye West theory of fashion culture. He is the reason why we are here now, that we're even talking about it, because he was the dude who made it okay for dudes to dress weird, and he opened up the whole like, oh well, maybe you can wear a leather skirt from Balenciaga. Like, do you think dudes knew who George Balenciaga was before Kanye West? No. And he like crossed everything over, and then on top of that, he like worked with all these artists, etc.
He even made a joke. What was the song where he made a joke about mispronouncing the
Versace
name? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that version.
College Dropout, I think.
Something like that.
All Falls Down? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, All Falls. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember a lot off top, but yeah.
But like, I mean, rappers have always been, pushing all these different things, but for where we are right now in our zeitgeist, he's the one who kind of drove everything, and he's still, I mean.
So what was the first weird thing he wore?
I mean, he's always been real fashionable, dude, but
I guess the most iconic one was the pink polo, right?
The pink polo. There's pink polo Kanye. There's like Balenciaga leather skirt Kanye.
There's Grammy chest out purple suit Kanye.
Purple suit Kanye. There's like a Glen Plaid suit Kanye.
Once again, I mean, you look back, I mean, even the cement threes that are Nike cement threes that are being retro next week, and I mean, people look at when Kanye wore those and his All of the Lights video. I mean, he's done. I mean, once again, he's probably the most, and I hate to say it this way, but he's probably one of the most influential fashion, icons, regardless of whether they're rappers, basketball player, for whatever.
Right.
There's just been so many people that he spawned, whether it's Virgil at Off-White.
Oh yeah, Virgil's only here because of Ye.
Everyone he touches becomes hot.
Yeah, Don C. There's Don C and his shit. I mean, once again, these are all because Kanye had remember there was a picture. I don't know if you guys remember this picture when these guys were like in London or something like that,
and they're outside of the jet.
Yeah, outside.
There's like 10 of them and shit.
It's like I think it's like 5 of them, and everyone's clown. Like South Park clown the shit out of these dudes.
Yeah. They all had the fucking like Louis Vuitton fucking like suitcases, and they all look like clowns and shit like that.
My man Tisa, the dude, they like everyone clown the shit out of these dudes, and this is what maybe like this is 808 and Heartbreak Kanye, so this is like 08, 09. Yeah. But you have to look at where everyone, now you got Off-White. People are fucking going crazy for Off-White.
Absolutely.
Whether it's the Off-White sneakers or whether it's
hoodies,
a hoodie,
tees.
Anything. When Don C had
anything with that caution tape shit.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So
Virgil took over that caution tape.
He's the one. He's like the big bang of where we are. I'm not saying that he like invented fashion or any of that shit, but everything, a lot of the trends and all that shit we can find go back to him.
Yeah, because I mean, even in Virgil had what, Pyrex.
Like these Jordan 3s that are coming out tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Is it hot? They were hot shoes before, or is it because Justin Timberlake wore them also? Because it's not like Justin Timberlake is like the shit.
Hot.
Yeah.
Those been hot.
So in that case, it was kind of like a weird. Forever. I mean, but I guess it got in front of all these. It was the most watched. One of the most watched events of the year.
Right.
But it's that's a weird thing where I think the shoe made the guy cool. versus like Kanye makes shoes cool.
Thinking about all the creases. I'm telling you, I was watching this shit like enraged.
I think the resale price made it cool for people to be like, oh shit, I can get my hands on these and make $1,500. Okay, cool. Let's go crazy. Like, because as soon as the sneakers sold out, people were putting pictures on eBay.
I saw them 5,000 stuff.
3K, 4. Exactly. It's like, so I think that's what also plays a big role in the hype at this point. Like, people are like, well, how much money can I make off of it? Box logo Supreme hoodies reselling, you pay $180 and you resell it for $1,200. People, that's.
Yo, do you think? I mean, the Dow is doing real bad right now. So, like, do you think we're in some sort of streetwear bubble?
Nah, streetwear is never. You know what's funny though?
I don't think it's gonna fall off, but is it gonna be like how sustainable is $1,200, $1,800 Supreme hoodie?
As long as you got some 16-year-old kid whose mother makes money, or some 16-year-old kid who's figuring shit out, you'll be able to sell it.
Yo, I work in the industry, right? I don't know how these kids can afford this shit. I'm the one like making some of this shit. And I'm like, how are you selling it for this much money?
Because the parents.
I don't understand like the Louis Supreme shit.
Oh my god.
I don't know how anyone could afford that shit. I don't get how people go on vacation, never mind buy like a $2,000 hoodie. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm looking at people wearing the Louis shit like in Cuba. I'm like, that's much. That's my whole year's salary.
The only people you see sometimes when you go to Flight Club, there's only two kinds of people at Flight Club. There's 14-year-old kids with their moms and their mom's credit cards.
Yeah.
Or there's like old streetwear heads who have been in the game forever and now finally have money when they're like in their 40s, and now they can go and finally get that, the retro Jordan that they wanted when they were in their 20s.
What was your favorite purchase? Like, what's the most memorable purchase you had where you got the shit and you were like, oh, this is it. I finally got.
And there's a few. I mean, I don't like you. If you want to go out, I got.
I think mine was these Dominique Wilkins Reebok pumps, the Omni Zones. It was the first time I ordered a shoe. Mm-hmm. I usually would go to the store, but I don't think there's only two sneaker stores in Boston for anyone's listening. There's two main ones. There's Concepts and there's Bodega. Mm-hmm. And this was a Packer shoe release, and I was thinking about driving to Jersey. To get them, but I was like, I'll just risk it online. And this is before the bot thing was crazy. And when I hit purchase and I knew I overdrafted, I was still so happy. Yo, I overdrafted. So I was in college. I was broke as fuck. I overdrafted and I was like, yes. I love being in the red right now. Mike, you got one?
Man, I'm new to this game, man. I'm learning as I'm sitting here from you guys. So like, approaching it. Let's see here, like. Man, I don't know. From fashion, like a like high fashion type of thing, like the most hype things I've always wanted and I finally got. I have a Tom Brown suit.
Oh, he got the suit.
I have a Tom Brown, a classic
he got the suit.
I have a classic gray Tom Brown suit.
You only wear it to weddings and funerals?
Yes.
You're the flyest dude.
I only wear it to weddings and funerals.
At the two most tragic events.
And everybody's always like, your suit is tiny. I'm like, okay, fucking dicks. But I love that thing. And are you pulling up that image right now?
I pulled up the image. I have it. Yeah, it's Tommy Ton, Don C, Taz Arnold.
What was this?
This is
It's funny because now if you saw that, like if you saw 5 dudes or something like that, would you be like, yo, like
Wait, let me
because
see
of
this
the
again.
way streetwear and fashion has gone, like fashion has gone
Oh, yeah,
so
he
much
got-
more athleisure streetwear. Like, do you think? Because like, but when that came out, it was kind of funny, but also like, man, this is pretty cool. What do you think if you saw some dudes dressed like that now?
I just think they know something that I don't.
I mean,
Yeah, like really, like
they all knew something that we didn't know at the time, and I think once again that's just the influence.
we showing
Yeah.
Becky the photo. Remember to be
Kanye.
happy studios.
She looks disappointed in us.
But yeah, I mean, we all have. I don't know. I have so many. That's my problem is with fashion. There's been so many things that I've got my hands on that I'm like thankful to touch. I don't know. I think my first pair of Nike Yeezys was like my shit. It was like I was living upstate New York. I was living on my own. I was paying my rent, paying all this shit, doing all this independent shit, and I wasn't in New York for the release of the Yeezys. So I kind of ended up having to pay a reseller and that was my first time ever paying a resell for anything. And I remember getting them, and I was like, "Oh, this is so dope!" And then, like, I can sell them today, worn, for more than what I paid. That just goes to show you how different things, how much things have
you know
changed.
what? I fucking lied. I lied about mine. All right, so I got to preface this with, because I'm going to talk a lot about Reebok on this podcast because I used to work there.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I want to let all the listeners know, like, this kid is obsessed with Reeboks. But no, I used to work there, guys. But it was the 20th anniversary of the Reebok Pump, the original one, the big ass tall one with the release in the back. All right, so Bodega, one of the stores that's in Boston, they got to do their own spin on it. They collabed with them, and they only made, I think, 39 of these. 30, because a bunch of companies like Undefeated, I'm trying to remember Atmos. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to Atmos, yo.
20th anniversary of the Pump. I got one of the 39 of the Bodega ones, and I was fucking hype. That's my
Just tight.
that's my big one. Although I was really happy to overdraft on those Dominique Wilkins pumps, but the getting those, it came in like a military grade case with like a shirt. Oh man, I gotta get that shirt from my mom's house. That's my shit right there. Wait, do you want to talk about the anime?
Sure, I know nothing about anime.
But
Knock it out.
I talked this out with you, and I mentioned it to you, right? Just how, like, I don't understand why so many of these streetwear blogs are now covering what's going on in anime.
Well, earlier we were talking about how kind of like nerd culture and tech culture and streetwear don't overlap. And I don't know. I think there's a lot more overlap. I think this next generation of kids, they got this thing where they're going to be standing in line for K-pop and standing in line for Supreme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, we're old, so like we don't understand
Yo,
that
but
shit.
even, all right, so now that you said that, there was this K-pop ad, and I saw this because I think it was on Complex or something, but these K-pop stars, like, had their hair done up like they were Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 3. Now, I'm not even saying
Not even.
regular Super Saiyan. I'm saying
Just
Super
3.
Saiyan 3.
So yeah,
Why
it
don't you
took
know what
them,
I'm talking
like
about?
30
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah.
Yeah, motherfucking down to, like...
Yeah.
And I was like, how does this even work? I'm looking on Complex for like this K-pop dudes I've never even seen before, but they're in Dragon Ball Z hair done.
Yeah.
This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
How all this shit's getting integrated.
But like all those K-pop people, they're always like dressed up, all streetwear stuff. All that stuff is like that all crosses over now, you know?
yeah, but
It
and
used to be
Adidas,
separate.
Adidas is coming out with those the Dragon Ball Z
Yep.
shoes. I can tell you at work, I'm making some Dragon Ball Z stuff. We got the license from them.
Really?
Yeah. It's just kind of wild. Like
These kids, man.
I when everyone found out I liked anime when I was young, they're like, "Oh, bro, you
Yeah,
just
you were fucking
couple points down on you."
Absolutely.
Yeah, they were just like, "You like cartoons? Or you jerk off for this shit too? You fucking weirdo." I'm like, I just like the stories. You know what I mean? It's like my soaps. But now it's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, Supreme has a whole bunch of anime shit that came out, and
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
I bought the Dragon Ball Z fighting game over the weekend.
The
They had a new fighter.
They have
come
a new
out.
one?
Yeah, it's
Is it-
fucking tight. I love fighting games.
you're a loser.
I know. I'm such a loser. I don't even have good internet at my crib, so I can't even play online. So I'm just like by myself, just playing these games, going like having the nostalgia hit me. screaming like I'm going Super Saiyan. Here, I have a question for you guys. Do you think that Chi-Chi ever had Goku go Super Saiyan when they were fucking?
Yes.
I plead the fifth.
You have no opinion, Lawrence?
I have no idea.
I was thinking about, because I got the game and I was just thinking about it. Like it's all coming back to me. Like Dragon Ball Z is getting like mad popular again because Super's ending, the new one. But yeah, I was just thinking about all this shit, like the weird fusion shits you could do. Like, what if Future Trunks fused with Kid Trunks? Is he just not so Future Trunks? Okay, I'm isolated.
See, now you lost it. You lost.
I think you lost. I think you might have lost yourself.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's this New York Fashion Week too. So it's this week. So it's
you can go meet it with your boys from public school.
Nah, I'm not gonna listen. Let me tell you something. Public school was my. I was in love with public school a couple years ago. I'm on John Elliott now.
Oh, you're on John Elliott. You like John Elliott?
I love John Elliott.
Well, no, public school was popping when they were winning that.
They won the CFDA.
Yeah.
They won a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah, they did.
Woolrich Award too, I think.
I am in love with John. Like, that is my guy. If I ever meet John Elliott, I'll be like, yo, John, listen, you have all my reselling money has went to your clothing line. So I fucking love you, dude. He's fucking awesome. It's just everything's basic.
What's your favorite John Elliott piece you got?
I got this Sail pullover, the original Sail. I don't know if you've ever seen the Sail pullover. It's fucking. It's such a trendy item.
When did you get into it?
When did I get into John Elliott? What is this, 2018? So we're looking at around 2016, almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
It was like, John Elliott took off like 2015-ish.
Yeah. Because I feel I got into Rick Owens around the same time John Elliott was also kind of like coming up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say they have the same vibe, but they kind of, color scheme wise, at least, they have kind of the same thing going on.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, once again, I put up a picture today on Instagram. I'm gonna give you my Instagram at the end. You guys can look at it. It was, it was one of the biggest.
The announcement of the plug later.
Yeah, we're gonna plug the shit out of it later. But
that's where we're gonna plug our shit later.
It was 2007. I had a pair of Tiffany SBs.
Oh shit!
Low top tips.
Oh, those are awesome.
And
wait, which ones?
The Tiffany,
the 07 ones.
Oh, they came out like 05.
05.
Yeah. And,
oh god, I love those.
Those are the ones Becky I was telling you about earlier. When the kid, you remember the kid that was in that walked around the line with them on. You guys remember that, the Tiffany kid? Yeah, I don't know how this kid got the sneakers early, but there was a kid and he wasn't even he didn't look like, I'm basically saying he looked like a loser, but he didn't look like someone that should have the shoes early.
Sure,
you know what I mean? Like 14-year-old kid, everyone's waiting online at the diamond store or whatever, and the kid has them on, just walking back and forth to the end.
Didn't he have
to
like
the beginning?
He had to put like the turquoise laces in them and shit like that. Yeah, I do remember that picture. So
yeah, this shit's so funny. That's so foul.
Yeah, man. It's
how you got to be that grimy where you get them early and then you just got to flaunt them.
Just walk around.
Like how you have nothing to do. Shout out to that kid. I wonder what he's doing now.
I wonder what he's doing right now. Yeah,
he's probably our age.
Probably on Reddit.
They're definitely on Reddit talking shit.
Talking shit.
Talking shit on the internet is so fun though.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to talking shit on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the air. Oh shit, that was too loud. My bad.
It's so loud.
My fault. I thought we turned it down. I was scared the whole time to do that.
Oh my god.
I just broke the board. My bad, guys.
Wait,
you're banned.
No,
Lawrence, what were we talking about just now?
I didn't mean to. I'm turning my phone up.
We were talking about this stupid picture I put up today on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
But it was
let me see these.
Tiffany. It was Tiffany dunks, Levi's, baggy Levi's, and Crooks and Castle with Kanye West.
I am time traveling looking at this photo.
Yeah, it's 10. It's over 10 years old, man.
Man, I can't even believe it.
Yeah.
Yo, he looks like ASAP
I
Ferg.
like this. I still like this though. This is cool.
Well, you know what's funny? I still have the T-shirt, which I'm gonna wear one day. I have it in black.
You literally look like ASAP Ferg and Smoke DZA at the same time in that photo. Mike, tell me no.
I like this. The only thing is I don't. Everybody in like from a menswear perspective, denim was real big and like
denim was super
05
bad.
through 010 and I mean not 010 through 05 to 10 or something like that, and everybody was trying to get the perfect fucking fades and all this bullshit, and thank God that denim is not as big anymore, but These look comfortable, man, you know? So, I don't know. We were talking about what's going to be the next thing. I think everybody's going to dress like 2007. It's going to be, and then eventually the throwback is going to be now, and it's going to be like a weird circle where, you know, like in Spaceballs, where now is the past and the past is now. You know what I'm talking about? Remember that?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
You're making me think a little too hard, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's so everything cycles to me.
Yeah.
And like you said, people will be back to baggy. You know, this is a 2X t-shirt. I am fucking 30 pounds heavier now, and I would never wear a 2X t-shirt. I would never.
Strictly wear XL. I'm never wearing anything my size.
I have throwback jerseys that were 3Xs, and I'm like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Like what were you thinking?
Can I have them now? I will buy them and I will wear them.
You want a 3X Shaquille O'Neal?
Yo, because when the summer comes, you're gonna see me in the throwback 3X. Bro. Yeah, yo, my roommate Matt Lejeski, fellow New York City comedian, he had XX Coogee polos.
Really?
That he brought back from his house in Jersey, and I rocked the shit out of them last summer.
Dude.
Them shits are fucking fire.
Dude. That sounds awesome.
I wanted to get him tailored, but the tailor dude just kind of looked at me like, "Nah, son, you fucked up. You done. You should have bought your size."
Oh wait, speaking of throwback shit, something in the news that's current is they're getting rid of the Cleveland Indians logo because it's racist. Now, that logo is fire, even though it is racist. Am I a racist if I wear it?
Yeah,
because now that it's retro, I can wear another team other than Boston. When it's old shit, you can wear whatever city it is.
Yeah.
No, you can't do the current shit. If you were in the current shit, you a goon. You a herb.
I think,
but
unfortunately, I think you can. I hate to say it like that. I think the Indians, the Redskins, like in 10 years, people are gonna be, like you said, they're gonna be wearing that shit. Like it's fashionable. Kanye wore a jacket with a Confederate
flag on it.
And that was like a $400 jacket, wasn't it? The green one?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Confederacy.
Shout out to Yeezy. What was it? Yeezy merch.
Shout out to the Confederate Yeezy Nation. We support you as a Confederate.
Yeezy merch.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna rock some Indian shit.
Yeah, man. You fashion is what you choose to make it now.
What was the one? What was the movie? I'm blanking on it. Charlie Sheen was in it. He was the pitcher.
Major League. Yeah.
Rocking a Major League.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. I would rock that.
That's tight.
I'd feel like the Tiger Blood's in me.
Yeah, definitely would be in you.
Hell yeah.
And on you, because someone would probably get upset.
Yeah, probably.
Or write a blog about you. One of the two. But you would be fucked up in the game.
As a white guy, maybe I should wait for other people to do it first.
Yeah, you gotta let like a black rapper do or some shit do it, and then it's like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah, and then because if I do it first, if I got the Charlie Sheen jersey, everyone's gonna be like, yo, this guy is on the alt right. He voted for Trump.
Yo, Fab does that a lot. I don't know if you watch Fab's Instagram and stuff. Like he wears all these old like jerseys. Like he wore.
Oh, he's number one for the throwback. He was like one of the first rappers throwing back shit in general.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air jersey he was wearing. I mean, he was wearing Sunset Park, the movie, the basketball team jersey. He was just wearing all these throwbacks. And you're like, he wore Any Given Sunday throwback jerseys. That's what he does.
What's the oldest shit you guys own?
The oldest? Oh, that's so easy for me.
I got an original pair of Reebok pumps, like as old as us.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
That's old.
Mad old. It's got the pamphlet and shit, and it's got like all that shit.
They're not in like wearable condition.
No,
anymore, right?
Yeah, they'll fall apart immediately.
Oldest shit I still have, David Justice baseball jersey from 1995. I still wear it too every now and again because he was my favorite baseball player ever. Like I had like the old D man crush on David Justice.
Pause.
Yeah, because he dated Halle Berry, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna get close to David Justice so I could steal Halle Berry from David Justice, and they divorced, and I was like, fuck it, I still gotta stick with
Halle Berry from Swordfish.
Halle Berry from fucking everything. Halle Berry
is Storm.
Halle Berry is.
Those are two different categories, though.
So yeah, I mean, I was into that. I still own that jersey too. I still wear it, and it's crazy that what fit me in fifth grade, I could still wear in my 30s. So it kind of sucks. It's like, what the fuck were you doing at 11 years old.
You were investing for my future wardrobe.
I used to, let me tell you, I used to wear that jersey I would wear it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then cause it was $80 and my mother gave
How long did you leave the tag on? I knew you left it on for like a week.
No, I kept the tag on. I took the tab off. I took the tag off. What are you talking about? No, I literally wore it. All kids made fun of me. They were like, "You're a fucking bum. You bum. You bum." And it was like, "You don't have anything else to wear. You bum. What, you didn't go school shopping?" I was like, "I spent a lot of money on this jersey. My mother gave me a budget, and this was what I wanted to buy. Fuck you."
He spent the whole budget, the whole back to school budget on the jersey.
Everybody else has 8 different shirts.
First day of school, everyone's like, "Yo, damn, Lawrence came up." And fifth day is like, "Does he have other clothes?
Yeah.
Why does he keep wearing the same things?"
Yep. I remember, they called me, "You fucking bum." Did you wash that jersey, you bum? I just got called a bum every day. It was so funny.
Oh, wait, here. This is an actual question that I have for you guys, and I'm being serious. Because I don't ever try to wash the shit. I try to wash it as little as possible. I understand it needs to be clean, but I want it to last as long as you do. What's your normal wash rotation on your clothes? Because the hoodie I got on, it's maybe 4 times without washing, but now it's getting to the point where I need to wash. Oh my God, that's amazing. Let me see that.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. Do you still have the turtleneck though?
He's wearing a turtleneck.
That's awesome.
I showed them the picture of me in 5th grade wearing it.
That doesn't even look like you.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
This is not good podcast material, but that does not look like you.
Okay,
Who do you look like?
I don't know. I look like Lawrence DeLoach.
Yo, you look just like that guy.
You look more like Martin Lawrence than that.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so sorry. So you asked us how often do we?
Yeah,
wash our...
how do you treatment of your clothes? Because a lot of this, like you're saying, it's expensive. $80. You probably wash that once a week, but you wore it multiple times. But what's the cycle you guys use? For most of my undershirts and shit, I'm dropping that shit off. Korean lady taking that immediately. You know what I mean? But this, I'd probably the permanent press, whatever.
A lot of times I'll dry clean some shit. Or
Yeah.
I'll drop it, or I'll wash it and then hang dry it and stuff like that.
Yeah, hang dry.
I fucking hate clothes that have to be maintained because I used to go through the whole menswear.
Oh, that's why you're just in the champion hoodie.
Yeah, I went through a very serious menswear phase where I wore suits every single day, a fucking black fleece suits. I have 3 black fleece suits, and I have a whole bunch of really nice black fleece shirts. I have Tom Brown shirts, Tom Brown sweaters, and stuff like that. And I hated cleaning it because
you
have to hand clean. You have to hand clean a lot of stuff, and then you have to hand clean it, and then dry clean it, and fuck all that shit. So I try not to preserve my clothes. As soon as I think it's a little dirty, I'll just wash it.
There was definitely a point where I was treating my clothes better than I was treating my body.
Yeah, you got to do that.
College?
You definitely got to do that.
In college, I was hand washing shit, but then I was also making top ramen and crushing up Doritos, putting that shit in for the cheese.
Yeah. What's the next thing you guys going to buy?
Nice. Gonna buy.
Nice.
Oh,
what's on your next? What's your next what's on your next? The kill list.
It's gonna take a lot for me to buy anything at this point. I think streetwear got all my money from 2003 to 2013. I think that's when it took it. So once I started working in the industry, I didn't need to pay for it anymore.
Right.
Once I started working at clothing companies and just taking the clothes, I was like, oh, I'm never spending any money ever again on clothes.
Right.
Just food and alcohol now. That's it.
Abusing your body.
Yeah.
Cool.
What about you, Lawrence?
Next thing I want to buy, a pair of cement 3s. 17.
I did think about buying the cement 3, so I was like, if I'm gonna buy one thing, it's probably these. But then I didn't. I got a pair of whites at home, so it's like.
So wait, do you guys think all 3 of the colorways that are coming out in the next whatever are they going to be equally weighted in?
No, just the white one.
Just the white one.
The white one, because it
was the.
No one really wants the swoosh on it. They just want the 3s.
Right.
So. Okay.
That's what you're talking about, the Justin Timberlake
right,
ones?
Right.
Yeah. Just the white one. Nobody wants the other shit. The other people that didn't get the white ones will get the other, the black one and shit, and then be upset mildly, but still feel fly.
No, I really like the black ones. Those are the ones I want.
Really?
I think they look cool.
Yeah, see, he's the wild card. You definitely the wild card, bro. That's what's up.
Man.
Are you going to buy them?
If I can get them like a normal person. Do you know what I'm saying? Normal style.
So easy. It should be fine.
You know, it'd be fun if we tried to do the podcast from a line.
That'd be funny too.
That'd be so funny.
Nobody talks to us and shit.
Yeah, we're three weird dudes with
Who are
microphones.
those three old guys? What the fuck? Who are those three dads?
They keep talking to those microphones.
It's funny. So that's basic outro, or like, you know, that's how you guys want to do it.
I mean, I think that's cool, but what do you think?
I think that's cool.
And it just chains it into the next thing, into the next episode. It's like, hey, did you get those things you want to talk about? Blah blah blah.
Perfect.
Yeah, something like that's good. Wait, should we say our handles and shit?
Yeah.
Or should we? Okay.
I mean, you know, it's just like, if you get what you want, you could post it. Like are you gonna go down tomorrow to the thing?
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I think.
And then are you gonna record it on what's your Instagram?
LZD325.
Hell yeah.
I want to see that shit. I want to see that World Star Hip Hop preview.
I want to see you
video.
on World Star. Look, we're gonna.
I want to see you on World Star.
Look, so this is our new life, Lawrence. This podcast. Okay.
All right.
So what you need to do is
Go down
actually
there.
start the fight in the line tomorrow.
Yeah, you just say I'll do this for the good of
you
the
just
sub.
need to randomly yell World Star and hopefully somebody hits someone else.
I won't.
Look, and then Snapchat,
Lawrence hates us.
and then you're gonna have the Sup Podcast hashtag along with the world. This is organic promotion, son. You got about to be in the belly of the beast. You can't help the podcast out a little bit.
I could try. I just don't want to get killed or hurt.
No.
or anything.
What time are you heading
The
down
guy
there?
yelling World
I
Star
don't know.
never gets hurt.
I might actually go. I got a show at like 10:30, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah, what do you guys got shows lined up?
I got a show at Sensei Bar
Sensei. Oh, on
Eldridge.
Yep, Lower East Side,
on Sunday
Chinatown.
at 7 p.m. Follow me on Nice Pants Bro.
Nice Pants, bro. That's your Instagram.
Yeah.
I got a show, Eastville, at 6. I'm usually there every Sunday at 6 p.m. And I also got a weekly that I run with my roommate and another comic called Ludlow Lowlifes, which is local 138 bar, 138 Ludlow Street. Very depends on what's going on when we start, but it's a fun time. You know, fuck around and then get fucked up after you guys come through.
It's a good show.
I'm at QED in Astoria, Queens, February 17th. I'm at Greenwich Village Comedy Club the 17th as well. And you can follow me on social media. Bye.
that was trash outro. That was so
That was
bad.
terrible.
No,
That was-
that's what I want.
And we
I wanna
keeping
ruin
it though.
Bye.
Yeah, we
Ruined the
keeping
last
it
hour and a half.
trash. Oh yeah, I'm not that Cheney on everything. All right, let's just continue this horrible set trend of having a bad outro that fucking Lawrence started. You're so trash. All right, bye.
Bye. Bye. I think that.
Yo, my bad about the air horn though. I didn't.